Good evening to all students. Today our discussion topic is about editing in MS Excel. Editing, the process of the making changes of the data is called editing. After you have entered data in a worksheet, you may need to modify it, that add or delete some content. Editing a worksheet involves changing cell contents, copying and moving data, and inserting and deleting rows and columns. Other hand, changing the appearance of worksheet in terms of typeface, font change, inserting rows and columns, adding comment, bold, italic, underline, etc. These are called formatting. The process of determining how data should be presented and how it will appear on a printed page is called formatting. To present the worksheet in an effective manner, some data can be put in bold type or italics type or in a different color. This makes the worksheet attractive and easy to read. There are several aspects of data formatting. Now, the steps copy and paste method. First, we have select the cell that we want to copy. To click on Copy in Clipboard group on Home tab, or you can also press Ctrl+C from the keyboard. Now you will see that a flashing outline will appear around the cell, indicating that its contents have been copied to the clipboard. Now select the cell where you want the cell to be pasted, or press Ctrl+V or click on Paste in Clipboard group on Home tab. The steps are clearly given on your book, page number 58. And you can also apply drag and drop method to copy and paste. By using the drag and drop method, first select the range of data to be copied. Now position the mouse pointer on the border of selected range. Now hold down Ctrl key. You will notice that the mouse pointer changes to an arrow along with a plus sign. The plus sign is indication that the selected range will be copied to a destination. Now drag the border to the target location while holding the mouse left button. Now release the mouse button. Now you will see that the source range is copied into the target location. The worksheet now shows copied data also. Now we can move the data using cut and paste method. Moving is similar to copying except for one thing. In copy, the original data gets copied at the specified new location and data at the original position remains intact. That is, there are two copies of the same data when we perform copy operation. However, in move, the original data get copied at the specified new location but gets deleted from the original location. Thus, only a single copy of the data remains in a worksheet. MS Excel provides two ways to move the data from one location to another. One is by cut and paste method and another is drag and drop method. The cut and paste method. To use the cut and paste method, the steps are given, page number 59. First, we will select the cell that we want to cut. Now, click on Cut in Clipboard Group or on Home tab. Or you can also press Ctrl plus X from keyboard. The selected cell will be erased. Other hand, click on Sheet 2. Sheet 2 means the worksheet number 2. If you move the data from one worksheet to the another worksheet, then you have to click on the Sheet 2 means worksheet 2 and select the cells where you want the text to be pasted or press Ctrl plus V from the keyboard or click on Paste in Clipboard Group on Home tab. This is the way to move the data from one location to another location. The another way is drag and drop method. One of the easiest way to move data in Excel to drag the data from one location to another using the mouse. The steps to move data using the drag and drop features are: first, select the range of data to be moved. Click on the border keeping the left mouse button pressed, and one of the easiest way to move data in Excel to drag the data from one location to the another using the mouse. The steps to move data using the drag and drop features. First, select the range of data to be moved. Click on the border keeping the left mouse button pressed and drag the data to the new location. Number 3. When the data has reached the desired location, release the mouse button. As you drag the data, the small notes below the cursor define the cell reference. I repeat the steps again using drag and drop method. First, select the range of data to be moved. Click on the border keeping the left mouse button pressed and drag the data to the new location. Number 3. When the data has reached the desired location, release the mouse button. As you drag the data, the small note below the cursor defines the cell references. Next, page number 60, text editing. To present the data in an effective manner, it is required that some data be bold, italic, underlines, or in different color. This makes the worksheets more readable. The steps how to change the sizes of data in a cell. For changing the size of the text in a cell, select the cell that needs a change in size. Click on Font Size drop-down arrow in Font Group on Home tab. Choose and click on the desired font size you would like to use. You can change the size of the text by clicking on the A options that's given on the font group on Home tab. You can also change the color. To change the color, first select the text. Which color have to be changed. Now click on Font Color drop down arrow in Font Group on Home tab. Click on the desired color which you would like to use. The selected color will get changed. In this way, you can use bold, italic, and underline. To apply the bold face in your text, then you can click on the B button in Font Group on Home tab. In this way, if you italicize the data, click on I button in Font Group on Home tab. And if you make the font style to underline, then click on the U button in Font Group on Home tab. Now, adding cells, columns and rows. You can insert rows and columns in a worksheet to add data or just make space in between the active cell and the adjacent cell. To insert a cell on the worksheet, first select the cell where you want to insert the new blank cell. Select the same number of the cells as you want to insert. Click on the arrow next to the Insert buttons in Cells group or Home tab. Or you can also right click on the selected cell and then click on Insert. Insert dialog box will appear. Click on direction in which you want to shift the surrounding cells. Now click on OK. Now adding columns. To insert a single column, select a column or a cell in the column to the right of where you want to insert the new column. After that, select the columns options from the Insert tab. The selected column will be shifted right. To insert a multiple columns, To insert a multiple columns, select the columns to the right of where you want to insert columns. Select the same number of columns you want to insert. For example, to insert 3 new columns, you have to select 3 columns. After that, to insert a single row. To insert a single row, select the whole row or a cell in the row above which you want to insert the new row. Again, to insert multiple rows. To insert the multiple rows, select the rows above which you want to insert rows. Select the same number of rows as you want to insert. After that, click on the arrow below Insert and then click on Insert Sheet Rows in Cell Group on Home tab. Now, deleting cells, columns and rows. To delete cells, columns and rows, first select one of the three options. One of the three options like select the cells or select the columns or select the rows. Then click on Delete option in Cell Group and Home tab. Now, to delete a selected cell, click on the arrow below Delete and then click on the Delete cell. And to delete selected columns, click on the arrow below Delete and then click on the Delete Sheet Columns. And to delete selected rows, click on the arrow below Delete and then click on Delete Sheet Rows. So children, if you have the computer at home, you must try these steps, then you will understand nicely. So children, in the next audio, we will discuss about the exercise of these lessons and some recommended questions. So till then.